Hey you guys, so today we're looking at this, which is the Aliens Colonial Marines Play Art Sky action figure #1 Lurker. Star Action Figures had this on special. They did this like price drop thing where every day it went down a little bit. I don't know what you call that. Somebody will mention it in the comments. But it got down to a price that I was happy with, so I snapped one up. And I was lucky I did because they didn't go down any further, and I think actually they sold out. So, yeah. Have I played, you know who I'm talking to right now, have I played this game? Because I don't know if this is a game I played. Because I remember playing a Colonial Marines game years ago that was not the best. And I sold it, and I kind of regret it now because I think I could play it on my Xbox. Now, but anyway. So yeah, Lurker. Choking hazards, etc. Aliens, Colonial Marines, stuff down the side there. On the back we have Lurker, #2 Spitter. That's the other figure in the set, I guess. This one to me looked the most like the alien, the xenomorph I know and love. So that's why I kind of went for this. I'll show you in a minute. It's really weird as packaging because you cannot really see what's in the box. We have that down that side there. On the bottom there, online purchases available in Japan, USA, France, UK and Germany. And on top, I think I did play the game because that looks like the cover for it. Yes. So on the inside we have the figure, which this is what I was meaning. The shine on there and the way it's packaged, I cannot really see, even with this, I cannot really see what the figure looks like. I can see the separate head, but the actual figure itself, not really visible. So, as much as I like this, I have no idea what this figure looks like. Right. Voiceover guy. I'm going to read it slow so you don't make any mistakes, okay? Okay. An unexpected distress signal. Another grueling battle erupts on LV-426. LV-426, where humans first encountered the xenomorphs, and where humanity thereafter tried to colonize. During that process, a grueling battle erupts in the name of alien extermination. Corporal Hicks sent out a distress signal, and his escape with a U.S. Serapher caught, leading them to be dispatched by the LV-426 17 weeks later. The crew goes to investigate the U.S. Sulaco in orbit around LV-426. But the first squad Rhino 2-3 is attacked by an unknown presence. What lies behind those vicious attacks? Thanks. I think you may have got a few lines wrong in there. But anyway, dyslexia. He's dyslexic as well. It's funny that, isn't it? I employ staff that are dyslexic like me. The name Lurker was coined by this type of xenomorph because of way it camouflages itself and its ability to move around without making any noise. The Lurker, with its deadly claws, is both agile and aggressive, making it especially dangerous when an unsuspecting human is ambushed from behind. The method of attack is supposedly the result of strategy to utilise xenomorph as military weapons created by Ridley Scott. Okay, right, so let's get this guy out of the box, because we've been here for 3 minutes and we haven't seen the action figure yet. Right, what do you guys want to see? Do you want me to do quick, just poof, an unboxing, or do you want to have fun and a conversation while we're doing it? Let me know in the comments underneath. Right, that does not. Did I take all of this? There we go. Right. I'm not sure how you're supposed to unbox these. Everything unboxes different. So we have the card at the back there, which has the instructions and the base, which I probably won't take out of there because I'm hoping he will stand happily all by himself. We have the jaws open and stuff, instructions there. Let's see if we can get that so the shine isn't shining on it. There. Yeah. And I guess you can swap the heads. Some parts are interchangeable. Okay. Right. So. Okay, so out of the box, with a little messing around, he stands quite well. I haven't unboxed the stand because I really don't like the stands you get with the Play Arts figures. They're just way too bulky way too big, take up too much shelf space. So we shall see if we can get him standard. I've used the tail as a prop to keep him up. You can see, I think he's got some really nice paint apps on here. Let's focus, there we go. Obviously we have the domed head, which is my preference for aliens. It's the one thing that, and this is going to be controversial, James Cameron kind of got wrong. He took the domes off. I do like this version, don't get me wrong. I have a 1:1 scale bust of the aliens version of it, but my favourite version is the dome. So this, to me, appealed, because, like I say, I like the dome. Like I say, it's very good. The joints are very well hidden. I was a little bit worried because I'd seen some, I googled some pictures to see if I wanted this, and I was a little bit worried that the joints, I mean, there on the wrist is a little bit visible. Not focus. But they're a good colour, they're black, and the body around it's black, so it doesn't look too bad. You know what I mean? It kind of hides it enough that you're not going to go, oh, look at that, there's a dirty great big joint. Because I've learned over the years, you guys don't like joints. No, not those kind of joints. The other kind of joints, yeah, not those joints. So yeah, all in all, like I say, the dome, pretty good. The jaw opens like so, and we have the inner jaw there like so, which looks pretty cool. I don't know whether I'm going to leave him with the jaw out or the jaw in. I usually leave them with the jaws in just because it's easier. I will say the articulation is great. I mean, look at the amount of back you can get on that head. There is no tilt, which is a shame. There is a little bit forward. Quite a lot of back, but no. Also, when you move forward, you can move him forward like that, and the spine here sort of comes out like a projectile sort of thing, which is cool. So yeah, there is a lot of manoeuvrability in that head. I like it. Limbs, usual kind of stuff, all the way around. Elbows, only to about there. Obviously, there's not going to be too much manoeuvrability in there because they've done pinless joints, and when this was made, that meant a slight lack of manoeuvrability. But it's got enough in there to keep you happy with the way you position it, because you can do it like all curled up and scary, or you can do it big and brash and out there. Has pivot in the body section there, and the legs kind of go to about there. It is bone joint. There is in here the click, so you're going to get the legs, but the problem is that the feet don't have a pivot on them, so they are not going to be flat. And it's a shame, because as I've been messing around with it, you can see the feet do not go flat. So that means that the wider you open the legs, the less feet he has on the floor, which is a shame. So you are going to have to kind of try, and once you put it like that, they stand a lot better. But then you're getting into the just what I call museum poses. But that is kind of cool, I have to say that. That I'm looking at going, actually I kind of like that. So let's have a little flare by. So like I say, the paint apps are pretty good on this. They've done a good job of sort of adding texture with the paint. As you can see there's a bit of tan. There's a greeny grey and some mottling on there, which is pretty good. It goes down onto the joints, the knees and things. I say the ball joints are not painted, but that is because, one, it would make it difficult to manoeuvre, and two, it would scuff off anyway. But they're not too bad, because they're, you know, sometimes you get joints that like really stick out, but to me, that's not too bad. So yeah, around the back there, the butt does kind of open up a little bit as you are. Let's show you proper way. The butt sort of, I guess you can move that back a little bit, but you can see that does open up quite strangely, so you can get a little bit forward. I would be intrigued to see what positions you could get this into. I'll move the tail back around there. Obviously I've got it bent kind of wrong really. I should try and do it with like that, so that the spine of the tail stays up straight. But then if it's facing that way, you're not really going to see it. I know you're all screaming at me, get the damn stand out of the box, but I hate those play art stands. They're too big. And to me, they distract from the figure, because you're just looking at a figure with a huge big stand behind it. Yeah, I like it. I think it's got a nice style to it. I don't know how much these were originally. I say this I got reasonably cheap. So if we do that and that, there we go. That's starting to get it so that the tail's going to keep him up. The ankles are really weird, because you've got the ankle joints which are ratcheted, so they will stay there. Got it. Yeah. That feels like that will stand like that forever. And then he fell over. Yeah. I like it. I think it's a cool figure. Like I said, for the price I paid for it, it is pretty good. The base, with the head, the green, I mean, you are supposed to be able to swap the heads over. This doesn't have a jaw on it and has half of the back of it blown away. So you're going to leave it with that head, which is fine. I think that head is the best out of the two. Out of interest, we shall show you, because I'm good like that. Oops, hang on, I've knocked his foot off. I had some trouble with this one. This one has been stood on the shelf for a while. So this is the, see the ball joint on this one. It's just one foot that will not stay on. And before you all scream about that's what you get when you buy things off of AliExpress, this one I bought in the UK. Yeah. They come in at a similar size. This one, you see, they have maneuverability in the feet a little bit, so you can maneuver them. So yes, you can see I do the same pose with most of them, because that tail keeps them stood up. These are obviously the NECA figures. This is the Play Arts, sorry. They're a very similar size. I wasn't sure what scale they were going to be different wise, but they are pretty much the same size figure. These are a little bit bulkier, because these are obviously more based on the suits in the films. This is based more on a computer game, and so this can be a little bit thinner in the middle there, which is good. Yeah, I like it. It's going to go in my Alien shelf collection. So yeah, I'm looking at the three. Obviously, you can see the combination between the Cameron version and the Scott version. Like I say, the body's reasonably the same. It's just that dome, and I like the dome. So these two are going to win. I do like the dome on this, because it's a little bit more transparent and looks a little wetter than that one. So yeah. Anyway, let's move these guys out of the way. His feet will... I'll fix his feet. His foot. It's only 1 foot. He stands at around 9 inches, or about 23 centimetres. Yeah, I think it's a good figure. If you can get one of these at a good price, I would definitely pick one up. So I'm going to wind this video up. Don't forget to hit the like, shares and subscribe buttons. If you're new here, please, please, please subscribe. It all helps the channel. These videos come on mostly at night. Mostly. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is a good figure. So, like I said, if you're new here, like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends about me. What are you? I'm Rocketman. That's the wrong film. guys, wrong film. So yeah, I'm lining this up. So have a great day, a great night, and I will see you all in the next video. What's that? Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, okay, you got one last one in there. Well done. Yeah.